Hey everybody, it's Jasmine, and today I'm so excited to share with you guys my accumulation of products that I keep on repurchasing. Things that I've repurchased, things that I have backups on, anything like that, because if it's something that I keep going towards and keep grabbing, it's something that I feel like has to be in my collection at all times or I will not survive. This is just my survival guide, if you will. So not only do I have makeup, but I have skincare, hair care, miscellaneous stuff as well. So I'm so excited to get into it. I'm gonna start off with skincare because I normally don't do that, something different. So I have a lot to share with you guys. So the moisturizer that I swear by and that I always recommend with you guys, but I kind of took a break from it because I was going through another type of moisturizer. But I'm back onto using it because I just finished that one. I am back to using my Pacifica Coconut Probiotic Water Rehab Cream. This is so good. I rave about this a lot on my channel, and I like to compare this as a better version of the Too Faced Hangover RX. If you ever tried that and you're thinking, man, I really like that, but the price is too high, I'm not sure if I want to spend it again, and low-key I don't like the scent, and low-key maybe my skin needs a little bit more hydration, you might really like this. This is a fraction of the price. I'm pretty sure it's like a fourth of the price. So if you're into that, then definitely try this out. You can get this at Target, Ulta, maybe Walmart. I'm not sure though, maybe. But you can find it somewhere for a really good deal. Remember last year when my skin had like the worst breakout I've ever had in my life? It wasn't even acne, it wasn't even hormonal. It was just my skin literally ripped and broke because of a skincare item that I had, and it was a long process to replenish and repair my skin. I'm still trying to film that video. I just keep procrastinating on it, but you will see it soon. But the one thing that has helped so much and that I definitely have a lot of backups on is this by The Body Shop. This is the Vitamin E Aqua Boost Essence Lotion. This is supposed to give your skin 48 hours of hydration, and although I think that's a stretch, I do think that it gives your skin so much moisture and so much hydration. It literally sinks into the skin, but sometimes some moisturizers do that. They sink into the skin, but then you still feel kind of parched. This one, it sinks into the skin really quickly, but it also leaves your skin feeling like, yeah, maybe I don't have to go in with another moisturizer, but you know, my extra ass will. So this stuff is really good. I find mine at Marshall's for $4.99. If you could find The Body Shop at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Ross, any place like that, I would highly recommend getting it because it's so much cheaper there. One of my all-time favorite skincare, a lot of nutrients, especially for your under eyes because that's what it's targeted for. But when you put it all over your face, it helps with your smile lines, the fine wrinkles on your forehead. It helps so much, and I discovered that actually by accident, but also not an accident because I was actually watching a video and somebody mentioned it and I said, oh, well, I've already been doing that. But once I was doing it, I was paying close attention on what was happening to my face, and it worked extremely well. And I found that the best eye cream that I found worked for my skin was the Yes To Fine Line and Wrinkles Eye Firming Treatment. This stuff is absolutely amazing. It's the one with the blueberries on it, and this is so good. I really do love the Yes To line. I'm starting to get into their hair care slowly though, because I know for some hair care companies they don't really work with my hair because I'm very prone to dandruff and my scalp is really sensitive. So I'm kind of easing my way into it, but so far this line has not disappointed me at all. So I'm very excited about it, and I hope you guys give it a try because it's something that I feel like is often really overlooked, especially in the drugstore. Another Yes To item that I absolutely love is their argan oil. Now this one is just your typical argan oil, and what I like about this is that I like to use it on my face and hair. Now there's some argan oils where I feel kind of like I don't really want to put it on both my hair and face because I feel kind of weird about it. I don't know. It's just like a mental thing that I have. But this one actually really does a great job with both. So sometimes if I have the extra argan oil in my hair that I can no longer spread on my face or neck, I'll just go and put it in my hair and I'll be totally fine. This stuff is absolutely amazing and I feel like nobody talks about it. So I'm here to say that it's Jasmine Yin approved and that you should try it if you're looking for a really good drugstore one. Now, if you watched my hits and misses for the month of October, you guys know that I just mentioned this, but I was testing it out for a long period of time and I have like 3 backups already. So I'm going to include it in this video because I think that this is something that I have to have on me at all times or my scalp will be mad at me and she will be pissed. This is the Palmer's Coconut Oil Formula Strong Root Spray. Now this is your scalp spray for your itchy, sensitive scalp, and if you are dandruff prone, you're gonna really like this. When I started using it, I started to notice that my scalp started to itch less, and when I did itch my scalp, I got less dandruff flakes, so it was such a good investment in this. Although it's not expensive, it's just good to have, and I finally found a drugstore scalp spray that does not break the bank and that actually works and is cruelty free, thank God. These ones are the Seventh Heaven masks, and these are no stranger to my channel. I've talked about these a lot. These are literally like always gonna be in my bathroom, whether you like it or not. Now, I love every single one. There hasn't been one that I've just been like, oh, I absolutely hate it, but there are ones that I just feel okay about. But just a handful of the ones that I have is a cucumber peel off, honey peel off, Dead Sea mud mask, tea tree peel off, Dead Sea peel off. There's a lot more, and I do love specifically the ones that are the self-heating. So once you rub it into the skin, it starts to get really hot and it starts to burn just a little bit. I love those. I feel like those are getting every bit of dirt out of my skin. Ooh, those are the best, and I highly recommend those. You can find these at Ulta. Sometimes if you're lucky, you can find a lot of this flavors at the dollar store. Just look around. These are really cheap. The most expensive price that I found these for was $1.50, so you could definitely find it at an affordable price. Another mask that I love is this one by Nlight. This used to be sold at CVS, but I think they discontinued the line at CVS, so you can definitely get these on Amazon. But this is the Nlight Superface Clay Time Mud Mask, and this is a charcoal mask, and this has got to be like one of my favorite masks. This mask, I talked about it a lot. I think for like the past 2 years, this is like the one mask that I've continuously kept talking about, and it's for good reason, because the first time I used it, I look ugly one of those days. Put this on, the next day your pimple size is going to be reduced, your face is going to be a little less red, and it's just going to look so good. Guarantee it. Like, this is the one mask I feel like makes my skin look good overnight, and you need it. If you could find it on Amazon at a good price, get it, because it's so good. I have a deodorant as my last skincare item. I mean, there is one skincare item, but I'm going to include it in my makeup. So this one is the Schmidt's Charcoal and Magnesium Deodorant. I buy these ones at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, wherever I'm at. And I like this brand because it's cruelty-free and aluminum-free. I know there's a ton of brands that claim to be aluminum-free and cruelty-free as well, but I find that this actually makes my armpits smell good, because I have tried so many deodorants, and whenever they say they're aluminum free, it is good, it's a good trait, but it makes me sweat so much, and then the scent that it's in does not last on my armpits, so I just smell like a rotten onion at the end of the day, and it's not cute. It's really not cute, and I don't like that. And the only brand that I found that actually is working with my body is Schmidt. So I've used their charcoal and magnesium one. Right now I'm using their tea tree one. That one is like gonna be a new favorite because I really like it. And I also use the jasmine one and ylang ylang one. And to be honest, my top two is probably this one and then the tea tree. So I highly recommend this if you're thinking about going aluminum free in your deodorants. If you're curious on why I'm making a big deal out of that, is because aluminum clogs the pores on your armpits, and there's a whole bunch of side effects and all that stuff that goes along with it, but that is pretty much like the synopsis of what happens. So you pretty much just want to make sure that your armpits are sweating at a natural and healthy pace. let's hop into the makeup because it is gonna be a lot. So I'm gonna start off with eyelashes because that's my favorite thing. Now I had to narrow it down to 3 pairs because I love lashes. If you know me, you know that lashes are my everything. I hoard lashes. I mean, today is like the one day out of like so many days where I don't wear eyelashes, but I wanted today to be kind of like a chill day, you know what I mean? So I narrowed it down to like my top 3, and I'm so excited to share them with you guys. You guys probably already know because you guys are smart, but one is for sure the Eylure Marquise Lash. If you watch any of my recent tutorials, you guys know that this is probably like the only lash that I love wearing, and it's for good reason. It's the only drugstore eyelash that I find looks good on my eyes. It's very, very fluffy, very wispy. If you want to see them on, I have a lot of tutorials. Any of these products, if you want to know more about it or see me use them, just go to my channel, my actual channel page, and there's a little search bar in the corner, and then you literally type in any product name and any videos with that product will be shown, and then you can go right to it. It's a direct link. And so these ones are amazing. If you were here literally since like the beginning of my channel, you know I've been wearing Queen Bee by Koko Lashes, and it's still something that I love to keep in my collection. I purposely don't open my Koko Lashes anymore because, listen, hear me out, I've been using Koko Lashes for about 4 years now, and you know, I want to explore different lashes. I'm in the mood right now to just explore different lashes, see what I like, see what I don't like, but I always fall back to Koko Lashes because it's my tried and true. So Queen Bee's, my early tutorials on my channel, Queen Bee's, like, it's the best one. And then another eyelash that I really, really love is Demi G. Demi G was last year's Holy Grail. 2017, Jasmine, you could not separate me from Demi G. You couldn't. It was impossible. Yeah, it was crazy. The ride was crazy. It was just this eyelash, so good. It's so good. Again, it's one of those eyelashes. I mean, if you guys could kind of see like the style that I like, it's kind of like spiky, very voluminous towards the base, but lashes in particular, because when I buy lashes, I wear them until they die, okay? I sanitize it along the way, but I wear them until they die. So if that's something that you need to know about me, there's that fun fact. Let me tell you, palettes, powders are really hard for me to go through. So if there's a palette or a powder that I keep on repurchasing, it means something. It means that I continuously use it and that you need to buy it. So if you were here literally since day 1 from my channel, like maybe 2016, maybe late 2015, ooh, I can't remember, but I really, really still love my e.l.f. palette. I mean, I don't use it as much in tutorials anymore because I feel like it's a broken record that I like this so much, but it's really, really good, you guys. This is like the best drugstore bronzer because you get 4 shades for $6, or if you can find it at TJ Maxx, normally it's like $3 there, but this is so good, especially if you're my shade, the Bronze Beauty palette. So good, so blendable, and although it looks very like monotone, like it just looks like all one shade, when you blend it into the skin they all kind of look a little bit different. So if you're into that and you're into like 2 shimmers, 2 mattes, things of that nature, you'll definitely get a lot of use out of it. And I went through all the shades, like I hit pan on all the shades, went through the corners, everything like that, and then I repurchased it. So if that doesn't say anything, I don't know what does. Another powder that I really, really loved in about 2016 was the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. I used to use this in every single tutorial. Do you guys remember that? I used to use it all the time, and it was for good reason. And I only use this now sparingly because it gives me really bad flashbacks. So I have to wear it on a day where like I'm going out in the day and I'm not gonna be taking flash photography, but it's gonna be important, you know, like a daytime meeting, you know what I mean? It's gonna be one of those days, so that's when I bring this out. And I've repurchased this. I think this is like my 2nd one. So it's really, really good. Again, it gives you flashbacks, so if you're not into that, then don't get it. But if you're into like an extremely smooth base, then definitely get this. It looks better through time when you wear it. So when you first apply it, you're probably gonna be like, oh, it's just a regular powder, but give it an hour. Give it an hour, and I swear, and I promise you, it will look really good on the skin. You've seen this palette a lot, okay? And I know I sound like a broken record, but listen here. I have repurchased Shop Miss A shadows, anything in the pans, over and over and over and over again because they are so good. They're so easy to blend, so buttery, and they're affordable. Like, they may not be $1, but you know what? It's an exception that I'll have to take because they're so slept on, for real. They're so slept on. That's why I continue to talk about it, because I really, really enjoy it. So with that being said, I do recommend like their actual single shadows. The ones that they have like pre-made in a palette, those ones are a little bit more stiff, but I'm talking about like the actual singles that you buy. Let me be real, there has been no palette that I've gone through entirely and repurchased it again because I'm not that type of person, but ColourPop eyeshadows. If I am buying one and I like the formula, and if I'm buying two and I like the formula, then that means I'm gonna buy 5, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, I didn't buy all of these. Some of them were gifts. Even though these are all different palettes, the formula is still the same, and that's the reason why I'm so gravitated and I'm so excited to buy ColourPop palettes, because they age really well, and I know that's something that a lot of companies kind of don't really think about, the aging process of their eyeshadows. And these ones stay true to the formula, even though I've had some of these for about 2 years now. But I mean, again, it's something that I really, really like, and I have definitely repurchased, maybe not the same palette, but definitely other palettes in the line. My Mario Badescu facial spray has definitely been one that has replaced my MAC Fix Plus, and it is for good reason, because it is very hydrating and it does help melt the powders into the foundation. Something that I really, really like, and I think I purchased about like 6 of these. So I've gone through a lot with her, so I am glad that this is in the collection as well. I have repurchased this about 20 times. This is the Shop Miss A Paw Paw Charity Sponge. As most of you guys know, this is my #1 sponge that I love to blend my foundation in with. It's soft, it's squishy, I have a review, I use it in a ton of tutorials. Like, this is my baby, it's my ride or die, and a portion of the proceeds go to funding animals that are in need. So I really, really love that, and I hope you guys try it out because it's actually really, really good. Another Shop Miss A product that I repurchased a lot, I think I repurchased this about like 5 or 6 times to gift to other people and to put in giveaways, is the Paw Paw Charity All About Eyes set. And I know this isn't something that I purchase for myself a lot, but I use it enough to be able to buy it and then give it to other people because I love it so much, and I feel like that says a lot about me. I wasn't originally going to include it because I thought this isn't something that I buy a lot for myself, it's for other people, but at the same time, again, like I said, I bought like 5 or 6 of these, and it's just been something that I wholeheartedly trust, and I don't mind handing it like candy. ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I bought about 3 of these, and this is an average concealer. I think if you're thinking about the price, $6, you kind of get what you pay for. I mean, a lot of people claim that they don't have creasing, but I have creasing under my eyes. But I feel like the coverage is there. I feel like it's a really nice medium coverage, it's soft on the skin, and doesn't cake up, which is something that I like, despite the fact that it does crease. I could just set it with powder and leave the house, no big deal, but this is something that I really, really like as well. If I get a question about what mascara I use, you best believe it's the Essence Lash Princess, the green one, the false lash effect one. This I have repurchased, I want to say like 4 or 5 times within the past year. It is like the best. Whoever recommended me this, you are a godsend. You are an angel. You deserve everything in life. I want you to know that you are beautiful, you're strong, you're independent, you are just a breath of fresh air. You deserve the world. But seriously, whoever recommended me this, thank you so much, because this is the best mascara I've ever tried. I don't think it smudges unless Unless I do not wear any eyeshadow underneath my eyes, then I do feel like it does smudge, but other than that, I feel like it's budge proof, and I've cried with this on, so it stays put, you know. Tarte Shape Tape is something that I repurchased, I think, about 3 times. This is my 3rd one. And this is still in the packaging because I'm still trying to go through some of my concealers before I open this one up. And I really like it because I could literally apply this, blend it out, and walk out because I don't have to set it. It's optional. It's an optional step. And I feel like this should have had the same color range as the foundation, or did I say that backwards? I wish the foundation had the same color range as this because it was really disappointing, and I feel like now that it's fall, they kind of promise that they will expand their shade range, and I have yet to see that. So I'm on the lookout to see if they're gonna stay true to their word because it's almost nearing winter at this point. And very similarly to the mascara, if somebody asks me what my favorite eyeliner is, and they don't know by now, we're gonna have issues. We are going to have issues because the one eyeliner that I repurchased literally for 3 years, oh my god, I have repurchased this so many times. I don't know how many times I repurchased this, honestly. This is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen. I swear by this. This is the best eyeliner on the market. I love this better than Kat Von D. I love this better than Clinique. I love this better than literally any type of eyeliner I have tried throughout my life, and I've tried a lot of eyeliner. Let me remind you, eyeliner was the first thing I learned how to do when I started doing makeup. Eyeliner was my first beauty product. And I have tried a lot of eyeliners, especially liquid eyeliners, especially pen liners. And for this to be my #1 favorite says so much. I can't even tell you how much I love this. This has gone through breakups. This has gone through relationships. This has gone through me constipated, everything, stressed out, just I love her, and she's here to stay in the collection. I am not going to leave her. I'm not going to just kick her away because this actually is really, really good for your eyelashes. This actually has a serum that actually helps your eyelashes grow. So with that being said, although it is a little bit pricey, I want to say like $11, it is worth it in my opinion, especially when you get it on sale, because not only does it create a really nice wing and it's pigmented, but it also does help your lashes in the long run. There is only one eyelash glue in my collection. Just one. Because I don't trust any other eyelash glue. Duo smells like booty hole. House of Lashes glue ripped my eyelid, like literally it ripped it raw, and I don't know why. Like it was a horrible incident. So I have just since then only used one eyelash glue, and I've repurchased this a lot of times because I wear lashes almost every single day. Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm not wearing lashes, but I am talking about them a lot today. The Kiss eyelash glue is my ultimate favorite. I love the brush-on one because it makes it easier for application, and I like this so much because it has aloe infused in it. So when I was kind of recovering from the House of Lashes glue, this was helping soothe my eyelashes, and I really do think that this really helps suck the lashes onto your eyelid, and it just makes everything so good. I've gone through so many amusement park days with this on, going on so many roller coasters. I've gone through sad movies with this on, and through tears, through happy tears, sad tears, watery eyes, allergies, it's literally been a tried and true. So I really, really recommend this, and it's only about like $3. Now, if we're talking about kohl eyeliners, there's only one that I repurchased, and it's because I don't go through kohl liners that quickly. It's something that kind of takes a lot of time because you're only using it on a small portion of your face. So the one that I have repurchased is the Bare Minerals Lasting Line, and in general, not a lot of people talk about Bare Minerals, let alone their eye products. Like, who really talks about Bare Minerals? Like the Bare Minerals eyeshadows and all that stuff? Nobody. So I am really, really excited to talk about the lasting line yet again, because it is something that I felt like was the best eyeliner that I've ever tried. Obviously now I've tried a little bit better, but it is something that I still use to this day because I don't have to set it in place, and I feel like it does stay on the waterline for a long period of time. So it's something that I do trust and I do rely on, but is it the best? No, but it does its job very, very well. And for the price, I think about like $16, I want to say, it's not that bad. Since junior year of high school, when I actually started doing my eyebrows, I have been doing my eyebrows with the one and only Anastasia Dip Brow, and it takes a very long time to get through this, as a matter of fact, because it's a pot, you know, like you're actually dipping and going through it, and I think I've gone through, I think I've got maybe 3? I don't know, maybe 2? I don't know. I've gone through quite a bit, and I already hit pan on this one, so we have just been making history, we've been making progress, and I love Dip Brow as opposed to a lot of other brow pomades because this one actually lasts on the brows for a long time, and it also has a really nice color payoff, and I really, really like the shade. I am in dark brown. Did I mention that? I forgot. But it's really, really nice, and it's something that I feel like even if I find something that's better than this, I'm still going to repurchase it because I think it is a really good standard eyebrow product. We're going to talk about lips. I have quite a handful that I want to talk about. So since I was 15 years old, little old me, little 15-year-old makeup enthusiast, little beginner, you know what I mean? I have been in love with the BH Cosmetics Waterproof Lip Liner in Nude, and I know I talk about this to this day, but this is just the best. This whole collection, the Waterproof Lip Liner collection, I love it so much, and I feel like nobody talks about BH Cosmetics lips or lip liners, and I just feel like these are slept on. They sell these at Ulta, and I feel like nobody buys them. Every time I go into Ulta, they're always in stock. Their palettes are always out of stock. Their foundations are already out of stock, but the lip liners are still on the shelf. Still on the shelf. Can you believe that? I can't. You know, it's the best, and they have this shade on the shelf too, and I just feel like it works really, really well because it lasts on the lips through oily foods, and I feel like that is a great quality to have in a lip liner. And a lip liner especially, I feel like a lot of people kind of just look over because, you know, why need a lip liner when you can just use a liquid lip and have it last on all day? But if you're one to wear like regular creamy lipsticks out of the tube, then I feel like this is really beneficial. And I do have a video where I show you guys how I line my lips, so if you're interested in that, then I'll definitely have that here somewhere. MAC Naturally Transformed, again, my #1 nude lipstick, and I do have a backup of this. Look at how small it is. I'm so proud of her. It's just amazing. I do talk a lot about this, so I'm not going to go on. This is probably the best nude lipstick in my collection. My work apron, that's how committed I am. It's in my work apron, it's at home, it's in some of my purses. It is literally one that I feel like is always going to be a staple at the drugstore, and I feel like a lot of girls really like this for good reason, because I feel like it lasts a good amount of time on the lips. It makes your lips look really nice and soft because it is a cream, but it does dry matte through time when you wear it. So it's not quite a drying liquid lipstick, but it's something that I feel like looks good on everybody. Alright, now let's go into the kind of miscellaneous stuff. So I have 2 candles that I wanted to talk about because I've been watching a lot of videos where people talk about their candle collection. Mine's looking really rough right now because I have gone through the phase where I just stopped buying candles altogether because I have other things to pay for and I have other things to buy. But the 2 scents that I have to have in my collection at all times is Mahogany Teakwood. This one is actually the high intensity one. I haven't lit it yet, so I don't know how high of an intensity it is, but Mahogany Teakwood is something that I have to have. It smells like Hollister. Oh yes, I love it. It smells so amazing, and if you love the scent of like man, then this is definitely the one. It smells so good, and I love smelling like a man. Either way, I really like the scent Eucalyptus because it's just refreshing to me, but this one in particular, since it does have that minty scent, it kind of just smells like a fresh bathroom. I don't know if you guys are into that, but I just love the smell of a fresh room, and I feel like that's exactly what this gives me. Fresh, cozy. So if you're into that, then that is what I recommend. And that, you guys, wraps up all of the products that I have to have in my collection. This is literally such a huge accumulation, but I do use these all the time. So I hope you guys all really like it, and I hope you guys, you know, maybe it sparks some neurons in your brain to kind of also give these as gifts. These are great gift ideas as well. So I hope you guys kind of get some inspiration in here, maybe give some of these as stocking stuffers, maybe give some of these as actual gifts. You know, anything is possible with what I shared with you guys. So I hope you guys all enjoy, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Peace out, Girl Scouts.